First, I want to thank the members of the University of Iowa Brass Quintet for playing for us, Amy Schendel and Laura Saylor on trumpet, Jeffrey Agrill on horn, and David Gear on trombone, and John Manning on tuba. My name is Beth Ingram, class of 1981, professor of economics and associate provost for undergraduate education. On the stage, we have members of the faculty, staff. We have Tom Rockland, vice president for student life, Sally Mason, president, and Allison Bump, class of 2017. On behalf of the Office of the Provost, I want to welcome faculty, staff, and current students back to campus. But most of all, on behalf of the entire campus community, I want to welcome the class of 2017, our newest Hawkeyes, to the University of Iowa. It's a great day to be a Hawkeye. It's been a busy few days, hasn't it? Move-in must seem like a lifetime ago. I thought this would be a good time to thank the people who made On Iowa such a great experience. The On Iowa team, Kate Soika, Nicole Sexton, Lisa Von Munster, and Katie Radke, along with over 1,000 staff, student, and faculty volunteers. Shall we give them a round of applause as well? To open convocation for the class of 2017, we turn to Professor of Biology and 20th President of the University of Iowa, President Sally Mason.
Thank you, Beth. What a wonderful, wonderful gathering today. Welcome to the University of Iowa. You guys look fabulous. Don't you think? Show some enthusiasm. We're going to have a party after this, I promise. But first, a few speeches. 167 years ago, in 1846, a group of Iowa legislators created the state of Iowa right here, where you sit today. 59 days later, that same legislature created the University of Iowa. Both have grown enormously and prospered wonderfully over this past century and a half plus at this point. When Iowa was formed as a state, the population was less than 200,000. Today, it's about 3 million. Then, the population of Iowa City was just over 1,000. Today, our freshman class is more than 4 times that size. It's amazing, truly amazing. The first classes at the university were taught to only 124 students by a handful of professors. Today, you're joining a student body that numbers over 30,000 who hail from many states across the country and from many countries around the world. From the state's humble beginnings over a century and a half ago, Iowa now produces $10 billion in crops and livestock from some of the richest topsoil in the world. And keeping its eye on the future, the state of Iowa boasts the 3rd largest wind energy capacity in the nation and is the first in the nation in percentage of energy generated from wind. The state has given to the nation a president, innovative scientists, prominent actors, musicians, artists, and writers, world-class athletes, and Nobel Prize winners. From the university's humble beginnings, we have become a world-class center of discovery, innovation, and learning. We've produced 25 Pulitzer Prize winners, pioneered the field of educational testing and measurement, created a world-class academic medical center, originated the idea of academic credit for creative work, and much, much more. We were the first public university in the country to admit men and women on an equal basis. And we were the first state university in the country to recognize a gay, lesbian, bisexual, and transgendered student organization. This, then, is the ground on which you are starting your college career. the institutional legacy that you're joining as a University of Iowa student. Like the state, community, and university you now are part of, you will grow remarkably in the years that you're here. You are now part of a proud tradition of innovation and creation. So no matter what your own humble beginnings may be, as an Iowa Hawkeye, you are among a community of learners and thinkers who have achieved greatness from often simple means and origins. The possibilities before you today are wide and limitless, just as they were for the few dozen state legislators, the 124 students, and the handful of professors who embarked on creating a new state and a new university in the middle of the 19th century. A great state and a great university emerged from this very ground, and I have every confidence that a great life, a great career, and great contributions to society will emerge from you, starting on this very day, in this very place. You may not become President of the United States. You may not win a Pulitzer Prize, but then again, you might. And no matter what you do during your time with us and beyond, you most definitely will grow, transform, and contribute wonderful things to our world as an Iowa Hawkeye, as part of a long, proud tradition of extraordinary learning, discovery, and engagement. We welcome you into the Hawkeye family, past, present, and future, with open arms, open hearts, and open minds. We are honored that you chose to have that experience here with us, and we can't wait to see you excel and succeed. I am now very pleased to introduce to you one of the newest members of the University of Iowa community and a member of your class, the class of 2017, Allison Bump from Panora, Iowa. Allison?
When I was told that I got to do the convocation speech, I was so excited. And then came the actual writing the speech part, and I blanked. What was I supposed to say to my classmates that doesn't sound totally cheesy and hasn't been said at every other convocation ceremony throughout the history of time? I could start it off with a deep, meaningful Hemingway quote, or something from Dr. Seuss, but that's been done before. You don't want to hear that. Then I thought, I might as well just wing it. I could get up there and just talk. Luckily for you, I decided not to do that, but it got me thinking. What can I tell you guys about your college experience? What advice can I give you? None. I don't know any more about what we're going to find at the University of Iowa than you do, because the truth is, we're all just winging it. Sure, we can be told from 100 different people what we're going to do in college, what we'll enjoy in college, what we'll enjoy about college, and you know what? As the #1 party school, I heard that Sally Mace's party is the best, but we just won't know until we've done it ourselves. This is something completely new for each and every one of us, and with every new thing comes an opportunity for a different start. When I was growing up, I was raised to be an Iowa State Cyclone. My parents went to ISU, my brother, aunts, uncles. Not only that, but I was raised to hate the Hawkeyes. On move-in day, when Iowa City came into view, they flipped on the Lord of the Rings soundtrack to the Mordor theme song. Even after all of that, as the black and gold sheep of the family, I managed to come back stronger than ever. We Hawkeyes are resilient, and not even a house of ISU fans can hold us back. That's the kind of spirit we need to find in ourselves and encourage in each other as we start our time at the University of Iowa. Despite the prospect of a new beginning, I'm sure for the most part, we're all a little bit nervous, and that's great. Anything worth doing is going to scare you. I can tell you right now, I'm scared as hell. What's so great about this is that we have 5,000 other students who are feeling the exact same way. We aren't alone. The University of Iowa is full of amazing professors and an incredible staff who want to see us succeed and are willing to go the extra mile to help us achieve our goals. Not only that, but in the 4 years ahead of us, we will have the greatest support system, which is each other. the University of Iowa's class of 2017.
Thank you, Allison. Class of 2017, Professor of Psychological and Quantitative Foundations and Vice President for Student Life, Tom Rockland.
Let me add my welcome to the chorus of welcomes you have heard during On Iowa. It has been 39 years this fall since I started college. That's more than twice as many years as most of you have been alive. And I still remember the day I left for college. I was excited, I was scared, and I believe I remember crying just a little bit. If your excitement is tinged today with a little bit of apprehension, listen carefully. You belong here. You, each of you, belongs here at the University of Iowa. We admitted you because we know you can succeed, and we're here to help you succeed. Over the next 4 years, you're going to develop skills and knowledge you might not even be able to imagine. When you graduate, some of you will be playing music, dancing, or acting at a professional level. Some of you will be prepared to solve complex engineering problems essential to the well-being of the planet. Some of you will have traveled abroad and studied one or more languages in such depth that you will be prepared to address global issues of enormous complexity. Others of you will have participated with a faculty mentor in groundbreaking research published in prestigious journals. And many of you will be prepared to start a graduate or professional school on your way to becoming physicians, dentists, attorneys, or even professors. How is this all going to happen? I think you know. It will happen when you rise to the Iowa challenge to excel, stretch, engage, choose, and serve. And the university's faculty and staff, represented by these before you, are committed to helping you every step of the way. I have nothing but confidence in you. Each of the buildings that surrounds us here on the Pentacrest is named for a former president of the University of Iowa. For example, the building to your left is named for President Charles A. Schaefer. He is the president who, in 1895, approved the selection of old gold as our school color. The building behind me and also to your left is named for President George E. McLean. In 1905, he offered a $20 prize for the best song to serve as the university's official song. John Carl Parrish, a senior in the College of Liberal Arts, submitted the lyrics to a song he called Old Gold. It is my pleasure now to introduce a quartet of our finest graduate students: Kate McCrae, the leader and soprano, Sarah Blessing, singing alto, John Hughes, tenor, Nicholas Miguel, bass, performing the Old Gold hymn.
Born of the dominant will of the men that have lived long ago. O heir of the glory of pioneer days, let thy spirit be proud as of old. For thou shalt find blessing and honor and praise in the daughters and sons of old gold.
we mark the moment when you join us as University of Iowa students, as members of a community of scholars that stretches back to our founding in 1847. As the words of Old Gold remind us, you are the heirs of the proud spirit of those scholars who will come after you. You too will leave a legacy to the scholars who will come after you. As you begin your academic lives at the University of Iowa, each of you is making a commitment to excel academically, to dedicate yourselves to your studies, and to graduate from this great university. Please open the envelope marked with the presidential seal. This tassel represents your pledge to the faculty, staff, students, and alumni of the University of Iowa that you will strive to reach your academic goals. In turn, this tassel represents our pledge to you that we, the faculty, staff, students, and alumni of the University of Iowa, will provide an environment of academic challenge and academic support in which you can succeed. Let this tassel serve as a reminder every day of why you are at the University of Iowa. In 4 short years, you will again hold a tassel like this one as you join your classmates at your graduation ceremony. I look forward to that day when you will walk across the stage and shake the president's hand and become a graduate of this great university. I will be basking in the pride of the class of 2017. Let me invite President Mason back to the podium.
You've been patient. We appreciate that. I know it's hot in the sun. I invite all of you now to join us at the President's Block Party down at the end of Clinton Street. Head in that direction to Church Street, and I'll see you all there in just a few moments. We'll have a great time. Congratulations, class of 2017. Go Hawks!